Hey guys, it's Jake.
Josh.
And Logan.
We are out here this evening filming our very first Nerd vs. Nerd episode. You've been waiting to be released today.
And it's finally here. The great debate on who is the best mercenary in comics. Whether it be the Punisher, there's a debate. Punisher,
Deadpool,
or Deathstroke. We're going to figure out who you guys think is the best, pretty much based on what we have to say, so I'm already going to win. But let's get the ball rolling on this.
Oh, you're serious. I'm sorry. My bad.
Let's get the ball rolling on
that's
this.
my line.
We're going to start off with the Punisher. So Jake, take it away on why the Punisher is the best mercenary in the comic books.
Punisher, as we all know, came out in a Spider-Man. That was his very first appearance, and since then he has been a fan favorite ever since. And he has a great background for this type of thing. He is an ex-Special Forces, and he's been trained in everything you can possibly imagine. Hand-to-hand combat, special weapons, knives, swords, guns, you name it, he can do it. And the thing is, he's also been trained in every type of game in theory as well. So this guy plans. My entire argument is this. Think of him like Batman. Stay with me. Batman does not have any special superpowers. He doesn't. He relies on gadgets. He relies on wit and skill. If you take Batman out of his suit, he's still going to beat the crap out of you simply because he knows how to. And he planned for the fact of what you're going to do. Punisher is exactly the same. Punisher has planned for almost every single scenario that you can possibly think of. So he's going to know exactly what to do against Deadpool. He's going to know what to do against Deathstroke. He's going to go into battle. He's prepared. That's the whole thing. You have to be prepared when you're going into battle, and he's got it upstairs. And even if he loses his weapons, he's got his mitts, big mitts. He's going to rip you apart. That's all there is to it. He killed the entire Marvel Universe. I know Deadpool did too, but the fact is, he killed Deadpool once before, or twice. It's known. That's all I'm saying over here. This is the man. The man with the plan. He's going to take you out.
So that's all you got, huh?
That's all I need.
So there's Punisher's argument. Let's move on to Deadpool's argument and see what he brings to the table.
Well, I'd say that Deadpool is a force of nature. He obviously stemmed from complete flattery of Deathstroke. Can you blame him? No. But anyways, let's get on to why Deadpool would obviously beat the Punisher and Deathstroke. Well, he has accelerated regeneration, so not just the limited regeneration that Deathstroke possesses, but he can reassemble just about anything. So that's pretty impressive. So no matter what you do, he's still going to come back. He's also very skilled in martial arts. He's killed the Punisher before in Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, so that's pretty scary. He's also killed Thanos, Silver Surfer, and Galactus, and Doctor Doom. So, pretty impressive. Let's see. Oh yes, and the Hulk ripped his head off, and he still managed to come back and slice him up. So that's pretty
Pretty
good.
I'll give you that.
But here's the impressive thing. Now, Jake's argument before was that he could just cut up Deadpool and send him to all these different areas and he wouldn't be able to reassemble himself. Well, the fact is you have to catch him first. He does have a teleportation device, and the fact of the matter is that's going to be tough to do. So that's my argument.
So that's it for Deadpool?
That's it for Deadpool.
I expected more. That leads to me, which is Deathstroke. The reason that Deathstroke is the best mercenary in comic books, one, Deadpool's nothing but a cheap knockoff. Deathstroke made his first appearance in New Teen Titans #2 in 1980. Deadpool over here didn't show up till New Mutants #98 in 1990s. Come on. It took him 10 years to figure it out. Punisher may have shown up 4 years before Deathstroke. Congratulations, you're the oldest. What that means is you're also the slowest. Deathstroke, on the other hand, has a suit of armor that nothing that either of you have can even penetrate, for one. The suit acts as its own healing factor and heals itself if it becomes damaged. I have a healing factor alone by myself, which means if you happen to get a shot off that catches me, I'm gonna be okay. The only way you're gonna stop me is to slice my head off. you've got an okay shot at it. You have no shot at it. Unless you pull out that bazooka and hope you hit me, you're kind of in trouble. Also, Deathstroke has been a formidable force against the new Teen Titans, the Teen Titans original, which are some of the hardest hitting characters in DC. Aside from Robin, you've got Cyborg, you've got Starfire, Raven, and Beast Boy. All of those characters going up against one guy, and they still can't win. He's taken out most of the Justice League by himself, which is including Superman and Batman. He's become a regular nemesis for the Green Arrow thanks to the reboot of the TV show. Green Arrow is unbelievably popular, and they keep writing great books for him. He's also become one-on-one with Batman so many times, and he's bested the Bat. If your argument that Punisher is the same as Batman, I've already beaten the Batman. It's not too hard to beat you. And as far as a cheap knockoff goes, Deadpool may think he's hot stuff. He ain't got nothing on me. Your little plan to bury him in different corners of the earth, that's fine. I'm going to completely vaporize him to where nothing can grow back. Cancer may not be able to kill him, Deathstroke can. That's all I need to say. Deathstroke is the OG when it comes to you, and you're too old to fight. Deathstroke wins 9 times out of 10.
Is that it? That's all you got now?
That's all I need.
You need a lot more than that.
Oh,
You see this? This is the face of a guy that's not worried.
he should be
I'm not
worried.
worried.
He should be worried.
Right here. Not worried at all.
He should be worried.
I'll tell you why. Yeah, I'm the oldest of the group. That's the way it is. Oh well. It doesn't matter. That's called experience. It's just like being the oldest player on the Dungeons and Dragons or anything else. I got more experience points than anybody else does. I can take a lot more punishment. I know a lot more than you, and I already know what you're going to do before you get there. That's the whole point. I've been around long enough to figure out what you're going to do and what you're going to do. And as far as catching you, it's called an EMP. You have nothing to defense against that. I will catch you, and I will draw and quarter you. And you will not reassemble. Not anytime soon. Either way, I'm long gone behind before that happens. You, Mr. Giggle Man, Mr. Giggle Man, that's fine. You giggle all you want to. You are basically the same thing. If I can beat him, I can beat you. Because my thing is, he can beat you. If he can beat you and I can beat him, then we're done.
So your argument for how you're going to beat Deadpool, which in turn is how you're going to beat Deathstroke, draw and quarter, run away. Your argument for winning is to flee the battle.
If you're drawn,
That's not a good theory to win.
If you're drawn and quartered, I've already won.
Not when we get back up.
Well, I ain't got time to wait around for that.
We all regenerate.
I'm gonna go and get some sleep and have a coffee and probably get a few days worth in between time to rest up, reload, and wait for you at the present time to come back and draw and quarter you again.
Punisher may be the oldest, which gives him the most wits. On the other hand, Deathstroke is probably the smartest character. He has a super genius level intellect. I guarantee he beats Punisher in the intelligence department. From a standpoint of military defense, Punisher might have an edge on that. But at the same time, with my superior intellect already there, you're not going to get the chance to draw and quarter.
We ain't seeing that in the look right now, but that's alright.
You can say what you want. My argument is completely based off comic book fact of what this character has been
Theory.
since he's shown up, 35 years ago? For 35 years, Deathstroke has been the end-all be-all of villains in the DC universe. Nobody can beat the guy. Punisher killed the whole universe. They had to become zombified first before he could do a dang thing about it. They had to lose their wits before he could be the best guy in Marvel to beat him.
That's not true at all. If you read the comic book, what happened was he actually dropped an atomic bomb on them and incinerated 90% of the Marvel universe.
That's one way to do it. He also killed off all the population as well, so good hero work right there, buddy.
I never call him a hero. I just said he'd win.
If you're dropping an atomic bomb to do it, you're doing it wrong. What do you got on Deadpool?
Look, hey, I've already covered why Deadpool would beat these guys, alright? He's faster. He's got them swords. He's got them guns. Alright? Let's just say it would be
He's got chimichangas too.
Hey,
Chimichangas are delicious.
That's true. It'd be a pretty epic battle between the three.
See, and
True
all
or not true?
I will give you the right there, because we're both fat guys, and we love chimichangas, and we're gonna stop and probably eat a few before we get into that battle. That's gonna slow us down. I'm just saying.
Chimichangas are delicious.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's it. We're gonna wrap this thing up. It's up to you guys to decide. Like, comment, share, and vote. Vote on who you want to win. And there's a reason for the voting. There's a reason. It's not by itself. There's a reason. Reason is, we need you to come up with that nasty little something that we put out in that video earlier week when we said something's not going to happen nice to the losers. We need to know what that not nice thing is, and that's up to you.
The way that works is you're gonna pick out 2 cosplayers. Every voter gets to pick out 2 comic book characters, and the 2 losers are gonna have to dress as those cosplayers. We're gonna pull from a hat from the top 5 choices, and 2 of us are gonna have to dress in that fashion. Now, what that means is that, say you pick Catwoman and he loses, he's got to dress up as Catwoman. But the other part to this is it's not for nothing, it is for charity. At the end of the day, whenever we dress up in these cosplayers, we're going to head out to a children's hospital, meet and greet with some of the kids, hang out with them as comic book characters, so please don't pick anything too risque. So that way we can go up, hang out with the kids, and it's for a good cause. So definitely make sure to vote, like, subscribe, and share in the comments below, as well as the Facebook page, so that way we can figure out which one of us loses and which one of us is going to have to dress up in cosplay and go hang out with kids.
Which in that case, there's really no losers, but at the same time, there has to be a loser. So pick one.
2 losers, not just 1.
Okay, fine, pick 2.
So they're going to have to dress up in cosplay and go hang
Two's
out with
good.
kids. And
I
I
like
get to
2.
film it and watch. It's going to be fun.
No, you'll be participating. You'll be there. You'll be there.
I'll be there, but I won't be dressed.
You'll be there.
I'll just be there.
It's up
All
to
right,
the
guys.
fans.
It's up to you guys.
It's up to you guys.
Like, subscribe, vote, and share. Thanks for watching, guys. This is another episode of Nerdgasms, Nerd versus Nerd.
See ya.